Greetings, everybody, and welcome to a frightening DVD collection overview here on the Media Files. Yeah. So this time, um, well, everybody knows about, a certain actor, that portrayed this guy, right? Of course, everybody knows that particular version of Jason really well. However, did you know that he portrayed another really awesome character for an entire series? Yeah. What series is that? Find out next here on the Media Files. Alright, welcome back. Um, so here we have, obviously Kane Hodder is, known for playing Jason for 4 films. So around the time of, the early to mid 2010 era, early 2000s, we did this announcement that there's this really interesting independent horror film being made, and the fact that it is literally, well, one of those movies that you kind of keep your eye on. You're like, okay, because at the time, digital effects were in the norm when it came to all the gore and all this and that, and digitizing everything. So, a little unknown director by the name of Adam Green decided to make this short film based on a story that he made when he was a kid about a boy that was lost in the swamp. Jason, right? No. Inspired by Jason, though. By the character by the name of Victor Crowley. Yes. So, basically, he was the character of Victor Crowley is basically a boy who was injured by his dad because of a fire, and let's just say that the child supposedly, was, forever, gone, and now he comes back whenever somebody is in his swamp. Yes. Now, if you watch the original theatrical trailer, it features something entitled, with a tagline entitled Old School American Horror. And what did they mean by that? Well, they weren't using any CGI for this. They were going to go back to the old school ways from the 80s, from the Nightmare series, Friday the 13th series, Halloween, all those great horror movies from the 80s. We're going to do practical effects, no CGI. So, Adam Green comes out of the gate with this little tiny film called Hatchet. Yeah. This movie was holy crap, balls to the wall, gore filled, in your face, so good. And on top of that, he managed to get Kane Hodder in here. Not only that, Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund shows up, and even Tony Todd, Candyman himself, plays a role in this movie. Holy crap, is this good. And on top of that, you even got Joel Murray, who basically, if you know him, he's from the... no, not Joel Murray. Joel David Moore from Avatar plays one of the roles in this film. But on top of that, he managed to pull in some of the old school guys, including special effects makeup by John Carl Buechler, director of Final Fantasy, good lord, of Friday the 13th Part 7. And you can tell, boom, look at that, that's awesome. The original trailer, though, is so awesome, that the original teaser trailer, because it's just like this slow shot over a swamp. And this movie is awesome. It's so good. It's creepy. And on top of that, they were... what was it? They were actually also showing they had like some pretty cool promos at the time because Anchor Bay released this because at the time that should put you in a time capsule when those individual 4 movies there were released. So yeah, so this movie, did so well because it was shot on an independent, budget. That it was so good that they actually did a few more. But we'll get to those here in a minute because we're going to go over the bonus features. Yes. So here we have audio commentary with writer-director Adam Green, cinematographer Will Barat. That is how you pronounce his last name, but it's actors Tamara Feldman, Joel David Moore, and Dion Richmond. We also have the making of Hatchet, meeting Victor Crowley, Guts and Gore, which is a featurette about the practical special effects, Anatomy of a Kill, A Twisted Tale, a gag reel, and of course the original trailer. So yeah, if you can actually find this with the original slipcover, try to get it because I think this is actually out of print now because the cover itself is kind of embossed a little bit on the Unrated and the axe and hatchet there. So yeah, this movie definitely doesn't pull any punches, and let's just say Kane Hodder knocks it out of the park once again as Harry Knowles, and I quote, says, the next icon of horror. Oh yeah. So that movie does so well that they decide to try to do something that has never been released in cinemas before. Is that they made a second movie. Yeah, Adam Green returns as the director, also the writer of the story. But for I think it was either 1 week or 2 weeks only, the unrated director's cut was released in theaters before it was pulled. That's rare for that to happen for horror films. But literally, this movie literally starts up right when Hatchet ends. Literally like a second afterward. And so this time we have a bit of change of actors. Not only, Kane Hodder comes back as well as Tony Todd, but we have the actress who plays the lead, the leading lady in this movie, or the final girl as it's now to be known as. We have Danielle Harris coming into the mix to portray the character, and on top of that, you now also get legendary actor Tom Holland from loads of great movies and whatnot. Even more gore, more effects. It's twice as insane. And what can we say? This movie is awesome. So yeah, so it did so well that, guess what? They made a third one. Yeah, this time they have Victor Crowley up in front. Because you've seen 2 movies by now, you should know what he looks like. So here we have starring Danielle Harris and, of course, Kane Hodder as Victor Crowley. And, this one's a little bit different. Oh, I forgot to go over the bonus features real quick for the second film. Hang on a second. Let's go back here. So here we have Hatchet 2, Behind the Screams, the trailer teaser, the TV spot or radio spot, the production audio commentary track featuring writer-director Adam Green, cinematographer Will Barat, and makeup effects supervisor Robert Pendergraph, as well as cast audio commentary track featuring writer-director Adam Green, and actors Kane Hodder and Tony Todd. So yeah, what can I say? It goes by real quick. This is awesome. Alright, so as I showed you just briefly, Hatchet 3. Okay, so Danielle returns once again, as well as Kane Hodder as Victor Crowley. So this time they decide, hey, he needs to be stopped. He needs to be destroyed once and for all. Alright, so let's round out the trilogy here. So, they put up with Victor Crowley's shenanigans for 2 movies. Now it's time to defeat the villain that can't be defeated, right? Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you because, this movie is even 3 times insane. But on top of that, though, we have another Friday the 13th connection. This movie, not only besides starring, Kate Hodder from the old series, but we also have co-starring Derek Mears from the Friday the 13th reboot. Yeah. The guy who portrayed Jason in this film is one of the actors in this film. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so, however, one thing, though, is that this time Adam Green did not direct this movie. He wrote it, but he just felt like he really couldn't direct it, because he was actually busy dealing with other stuff, including, like, doing a podcast and creating a TV series entitled, what was it? I can't remember what the name of it is at the moment. But anyways, and other projects that he wanted to get off the ground. So he gave it to his one of his producers, B.J. McDonald, who directs this movie. Really, really well done. Everything is basically the exact same as these two. So there you go. And of course, artwork, even close up. Yeah. Family Video sticker all over it, but what are you going to do? Alright, so let's go through the bonus features. So we have a crew commentary with writer-producer Adam Green, director B.J. McDonnell, cinematographer Will Burnett, makeup effects artist Robert Pendergraft, cast commentary with Adam Green, B.J. McDonald, and actor Kane Hodder. 3 featurettes, Hatchet 3 behind the scenes, Raising Cain, and Swamp Fun. We also have the original teaser and the original trailer. But yeah, so what can I say? It's a pretty good movie for being a great, trilogy of horror films. So we figured, well, all right, that's it for a while. We've had a brand new horror character added to the horror, to the whole entire universe of franchise horror. Then Adam Green decides, you know what? I'm going to do a special screening of Hatchet, right? For its 10th anniversary. Little did anyone know what they were about to see. He completely surprised everybody by showing them this. Victor Crowley. The 4th film in the franchise. And lo and behold, it is a sequel. Yes, he showed the sequel to everybody. They had no idea that they were even going to see this. It was a complete surprise. And lo and behold, let's just say he knocks it out of the park once again. Artwork's basically the same on the disc. But, however, though, he comes back to write and direct this time, yeah. So, basically, he's directed 3 out of the 4 series, which is awesome. And, of course, Kane Hodder returns to portray Victor Crowley. But we got some new actors in here. Yeah, so, all new characters, including a hilarious cameo by Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers. Which is his character is hilarious in this movie. So yeah, basically people, this movie was so good. Check it out, especially if you enjoy this type of stuff. So we'll go through the bonus features real quick here. So we have a cast commentary with writer-director Adam Green, actors Perry Shin, Laura Ortiz, and Dave Sheridan. Technical commentary with writer-director Adam Green, cinematographer Ian Michael Losana, I believe is how you pronounce his name, editor Matt Latham, and makeup effects artist Robert Pendergraft. Also, we have Raising the Dead Again interview with Adam Green, behind the scenes, as well as the original theatrical trailer and the original teaser. So yeah, what can we say? Loads of great gore effects in this movie, and well, that's basically all she kind of wrote, as far as I know, as far as this series goes. What can I say? If you enjoy old school related horror films when it comes to practical effects, check these out, because these are awesome. And mind you, once this one ends, this one begins. When this one ends, this does the same thing. This one starts a little while later. There you go. I gave you a timeline. Immediate, immediate, immediate. Some time has passed. But what can I say though? They're all great movies, especially if you love this type of stuff. Like I do. It's been a while since I've watched them, but hey, it's always good to go back and have relive your fun memories of watching good old fashioned scary movies during the month of October. So with that, like, subscribe, hit that notification axe. Yeah, scream a comment down below. Links will be provided in the description for your choice of either Blu-ray, DVD, doesn't matter. Buy physical media, please. And with that, I'll scream you later.